Hey guys, so today I filmed a tutorial on this look. This is my back to school makeup look for 2015. Now the majority of products that I used were drugstore, but I do have some high-end items in there as well. And what I want you to take away from this video is not the specific products. It is really all about the technique. I really tried to talk you through exactly what I was doing and why I was doing it. So this might be a little bit longer of a tutorial, but I hope that you find it helpful. Another point I want to make is make this look your own. You definitely don't have to go with the same color family that I chose. This video really is all about the technique and the type of product, but not the specific product or that specific color. So please feel free to make this look your own. I will have all of the products listed down below as well. And if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So our first step is going to be priming the skin. Because you will be in school for 7 or 8 hours, you want your makeup to last as long as possible and stay looking flawless as long as possible. So because I have oily skin with large pores, I'm going to be using a primer to control my oil and to fill in pores. So for my oil control primer, I'm using the Lorac Porefection Mattifying Primer. But if you're looking for a drugstore alternative, you can use the NYX Angel Veil or the NYX Shine Killer. So I'm just going to take some of the Lorac primer and apply this all over my face to help give me that smooth base and have that layer of oil control. For my pore minimizing primer, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photofinish Pore Minimizing Primer. If you're looking for a drugstore alternative, you can use the NYX Pore Filler. And I'm just going to pat this primer into my large pores. Just press it in and then smooth it over. So next we're going in with our cover up product. So this is totally up to you. You can use a BB cream or a foundation. But what I'm going to be doing in this video today is applying concealer just in my target areas of concern. So if your target area of concern is darkness under the eye, I would use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. It comes in a pink tone brightener, a yellow tone neutralizer, and 3 or 4 skin tone shades. This is incredible. It has a very lightweight texture to it, but it does have light medium coverage, and I absolutely love the sponge applicator. It makes it super easy to apply on your face. So this is the specific product that I would recommend for the under eye. It will be able to conceal any darkness and also brighten the area. If your target area of concern is acne and you have dry skin with acne that isn't too red, I would recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It has a really nice light medium coverage and it will not dry out your skin. If you already have dry acne, you don't want to use a really cakey dry concealer because it will draw more attention to your acne and make it look flaky. So if you have dry skin acne, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is for you. And if you are someone that has oily skin with a lot of very pigmented red acne, I would recommend the Hard Candy Glamoflague Concealer. You can buy that at Walmart. That is very pigmented and full coverage. It is going to completely cover up your acne and give you that flawless appearance on your skin. And if you are like me and your target area of concern is redness on your skin, you can go in with a straight foundation, or you can use a yellow tone concealer to help correct that redness. Now, a lot of people will tell you that green counteracts red, which it does, but green concealer can be extremely hard to blend out, and if you're not putting a full coverage foundation on top of it, it can be very obvious. So I like to use a yellow tone concealer, which does the same thing for me, but it is a lot easier to blend. So the one that I am using is the Lorac Porefection Concealer in PC2 Light. Perfect yellow tone for my fair skin to neutralize the redness on my cheeks. So today in this video, I'm going to be using concealer under my eyes and on the redness of my skin. So start with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I am just going to pat this under my eyes, and I'm going to do the upside down triangle shape to really help lift and brighten the area, making sure to get in the inner corner because that is where I have the most darkness. Then I'm taking this angled flat top precision brush from RC Cosmetics to blend out that concealer. So I'm just pressing this concealer into my skin to help give me more coverage. And as you can see, it has already corrected and helped brighten and lift this area without looking like I'm wearing too much makeup. So now I'm taking the Lorac Porefection concealer and applying it on my redness. As you can see, this is a very pigmented yellow, but it's also very light. So it will do a great job on my particular skin. So I am just going to pat this onto my cheeks first because that's where I have the most redness. Then I'm taking this angled flat top Kabuki brush from RC Cosmetics. It is just the foundation size of the little precision brush, and I'm going to use this to pat out the concealer. So I'm just using stippling motions to blend this out while keeping the coverage. And doing the same on the other side. I'm just going in with a stipple motion. So now I'm going to apply a little bit more on my face. I have some redness on my chin and around my nose and on the bridge of my nose. So then I'm going to blend that out as well. And you guys might be wondering why I used a concealer all over my face instead of just using a foundation. And honestly, that is because this has such great coverage and I don't have a foundation that is this yellow, which is what I needed. So now we are going to set the under eye concealer to make sure that it doesn't crease. I'm using this Wet n Wild Fergie Mattifying Take on the Day powder, which is a dupe for the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder Pressed, and this e.l.f. small taper brush. So this product does a great job of setting your makeup without requiring a ton of powder. So this would be great for all skin types. So now to even out the face, I'm going to be going in with a powder foundation. I'm using the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade number 2 Nude. The NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundations are incredible. They give really nice coverage without looking too dry on the skin. So the reason that I'm doing this is to give me a little bit more coverage and to create an even canvas. Since we did apply that concealer, just using a regular powder is not going to even it out, but a powder foundation will. So I'm going to be applying it with this RC Cosmetics Kabuki brush so that I will get the most coverage. So I am just going to press this into my skin. You do not want to sweep it if you want to retain the coverage. So now moving on to the cheeks, you can totally go all out blush, bronzer, and highlighter, but for me in this look today, I'm going to just be applying blush, and I am going to be using the Clinique Cheek Pop blush in the shade Melon Pop, which is a beautiful creamsicle shade, and I really recommend the Clinique Cheek Pop blushes because they are very buildable. If you are someone that wants just a light layer of blush, you can do that, but you can also build it up to be very intense. They have a ton of colors to choose from, and it has a satin finish, no true shimmer, and it's not too matte. This will work on people with dry skin, wrinkles, acne, oily skin. These blushes will work on everyone. So I'm going to apply it with this Walmart brand angled blush brush. So I'm just going to be applying this on the backs of my cheeks, which will also help give me a little bit of definition. So that is just one light layer, and I'm going to apply a second, but that's totally up to you. So now we are going to move on to brows. So as you all know, I have a pretty dramatic brow on daily, and that is not what I would consider to be a back to school brow. But if you like yourself a bold brow, you do you, girl. But what I'm going to be using today is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, because this will give some color to my brows while keeping the brow hairs in place. So now I'm just going to run this through my brow, and I'm doing extra short strokes just to make sure that I can get some color on all of my brow hairs. So this is a naked brow and then a brow with tinted brow mascara, and I can definitely tell the difference. This looks more put together but not too over the top. So that is all for the brows, and now on to the eyes. We are going to be priming with the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is the best primer whether you are talking about drugstore or high-end. This is my favorite. So we are going to be applying this from lash line to brow bone just to make sure that none of our eyeshadows crease and will last all day long. So then for eyeshadow, we are going to keep it very simple. all we are going to be doing is applying one cream shadow on the lid. And my favorite cream shadows are definitely the Maybelline Color Tattoos. They have a ton of neutrals and some colorful shades to choose from. I really love the metallic finishes the best because they really help to brighten your eyes. It looks like you put a lot of effort into your eye look when really all you did was swipe on a layer of cream shadow with your finger. So there are a few shades in particular that I would recommend that are really nice, neutral, back to school appropriate shades. But if you are someone that is not afraid of color, definitely try the colorful shades. They're so beautiful as well. So the first shade we have is this beautiful champagne called Barely Branded. Another color that I think would be perfect, but I don't own, is Bold Gold, which is an intense, beautiful, beautiful gold color. And the shade that I'm going to be using today is Bad to the Bronze, which is actually a taupey bronze color. And this one is a little bit more sultry, but I don't think it is too over the top for school. So you will be able to tell for yourself once I complete this look with this shadow. What I love about cream shadows is that you can totally apply them with your finger, but if you are someone that really wants to use a brush, the Mary Kay Cream Eye Color Brush works incredibly with these products. So I'm just going to go in with my finger and press this all over my lid. And you don't have to be too precise, but you do want to make sure that you get it on the lid and not really up into the crease. So that is what just one layer looks like on the eyes. But I'm going to be going in with a second layer. That's totally up to you, and I just want to make sure that it is completely opaque and even on the lids. So to keep this look from getting too intense or sultry, I'm not going to apply any eyeliner. I'm just going to go in with a couple coats of mascara, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And this is what the brush looks like. It is a natural bristle brush, and it has a nice curve to it to really help give you some nice length. So this is the difference between one coat of mascara and no mascara. As you can see, the mascara just completes the look. So lastly, we are going to finish off this look with a lip color, and I would recommend that you do not choose anything that is high maintenance or uncomfortable. So I would not recommend a really pigmented lipstick or a liquid lipstick. I would recommend products that feel comfortable on your lips, have a light medium opacity, but when they wear away evenly, because who knows how much time throughout the day you will have to touch up your lip product. So my two recommendations would be the ColourPop Sheer Lippie Sticks and the NYX Butter Glosses. Both of these come in a wide variety of shades depending on your preference, but these both have very comfortable formulas, light medium opacity, and they wear away evenly, which is very important. You don't want to have that ring around your lips for half of the day because you don't have time to touch it up. So I recommend both of these products. I have the Lippie Stick from ColourPop in the shade Kiddo, and this is the NYX Butter Gloss and Creme Brulee. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Sheer Lippie Stick today. So here is what Kiddo looks like. This is the lightest shade in the Sheer Lippie Stick range. And this was just one layer on my lip, so don't be too afraid of the word sheer. It isn't going to be translucent. Like I said, this is the lightest shade and it has this much pigmentation. So these are light, medium, buildable to medium coverage. So guys, this is the finished look for my back to school makeup look 2015. I really hope that you guys enjoy this. Please leave a comment down below letting me know what you would recommend to somebody that is going back to school. Thank you all so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.